How is everyone doing this morning?
Awesome. Great.
I heard two people respond. I heard Miss Debbie because she's right here, and then I heard Shayna, and we all know why I heard Shayna. Shayna's our attention getter when we need someone in youth. I have been just listening to messages by podcast and looking at stuff on YouTube and different things like that. And I've gotten some really cool ideas. This example that you're going to see, the first part of it, I actually stole from somebody. Francis Chan, you can see it on YouTube. If you've seen it, then you'll know what I'm going to do and you'll know how silly I'm going to look. If you haven't seen it, then just wait, it'll be fun. I've added to it some things that the Lord kind of gave me, so that's kind of cool. But man, I've been listening. I've changed up my routine a little bit. This fast, and how many people have enjoyed their prayer cottages? Pretty awesome, huh? I'm excited because our last prayer cottage is today, right after church, at my house. So I'm kind of excited about that. Right after an amazing time of worship that we're going to end the service with, we get to go back to my house and continue it by praying. That's super cool to me, especially with the people that we have in our prayer cottage. We have some pretty neat people. I've enjoyed spending time with them. But in this time of fasting, I've changed up my routine. I am a creature of habit. What are those habits? Well, there's all sorts of them. Picking my nose while I'm driving. I mean, anybody else with me on that one? Just kidding. Just kidding. It's when I'm stopped at a red light. So, I'm a creature of habit. I like to get up in the morning. I usually get up early when Lindsay gets up. And I'll sit on the couch or I'll sit down and I'll open my laptop and I'll do some stuff on my laptop. And, maybe I'll turn on SportsCenter, or if I recorded a show from the night before. Some of the shows that I like to watch, Lindsay doesn't like to watch. So sometimes in the morning I watch those shows, the ones with police officers chasing people down and, the stuff I used to be able to do back when I was a police officer. I love that stuff. So she doesn't always like to watch that, so I'll watch that in the morning and I'll kind of do that. And then I gear myself up and I get ready and I will spend my time in the Word and I'll pray, and then I'll come into church and we work here, do what we do here. And during this time of fasting, I was challenged to change that morning routine, which is hard. What I did was, instead of getting up and turning on the TV and doing all that stuff, I got up and I began to pray. I began to pray, began to read my Bible. I'm still challenged by Brother Davis. I want to read a book a day. So I've started with Jude, and I've read Jude every day. I'm kidding. 1 John. So I have been challenged to do all sorts of things. And through these podcasts, I have been listening to some amazing pastors. And the coolest thing is, I've found some ministers who aren't known per se. Everybody, you say the name Francis Chan, and there's going to be about probably 30, 40 people in this room who know Francis Chan. You say Jim Cymbala, you're going to see about 30, 40 people in this room say, yeah, I know who Jim Cymbala is. You say some of these names. I've been finding people just through different things, and I'm listening to their messages, and I've actually spoken to some of these people on the phone. They're going through times of fasting themselves, and I'm listening to their messages, and I'm sitting here going, oh my goodness. I'm fasting. These people are fasting. The Word's coming in a new and fresh way. Things are coming in. It's just amazing, the things that have been challenging me. Not to live in the same old, not to just go through life the way I have. So out of all of that, this message has been birthed.